What's up guys, Infernape here, and I cannot believe that Scarlet and Violet are only 3 months away. Based on the latest trailer, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not overly excited because of the fact that this is not a traditional Pokemon game. And I prefer it when Pokemon games are a bit more traditional. You know, set story, set gyms, set Elite Four, set champion, just everything staying the same. But I am going to be going over what team I plan to use for Scarlet and Violet. Obviously, we don't know the entire Pokédex for Scarlet and Violet. But we do have about maybe 100, closer to 200 maybe, that have been confirmed. But we only have 9 new ones, or maybe 8 new ones. I can't remember, it was 8 one time. So I'm going to be going over every team member that was from the Pokemon that has been released so far. And not going to lie to you, it was not only a tough decision to pick which Pokemon I want to add to my team, but it was also difficult to find out every single Pokemon that was in the game. So, yeah, this should be fun. But you should let me know down in the comment section below if you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it, what team you're planning to use, if you like my team, and if you have any video suggestions for the future, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. So without further ado, let's get into the video! Now, as for every Pokemon game, we need to kick things off with a starter Pokemon. And the starter Pokemon for this game are Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxly. And if you know me pretty well, you should probably guess what Pokemon I plan to pick. But if you don't, I'm planning on picking Fuecoco. The reason I'm picking Fuecoco is because, well, I always pick the fire starter first, no matter what Pokemon game I play, the very first time that I play it. The first time that I played Fire Red Leaf Green, I chose Charmander. The very first time I played Heart Gold Soul Silver, I played with Cyndaquil. And this time, for Scarlet and Violet, I'm starting with Fuecoco. And I'm actually really excited to use this thing because it looks like a fusion of a crocodile and a dinosaur. And I'm intrigued to see where its evolution goes. Is it going to stay a crocodile, or is it going to stay a dinosaur? Like, I'm intrigued to see where this evolutionary chain goes. And I'm hoping it gets a dual type. Because let's be honest, no one likes a plain fire type. Like, plain fire types are cool, but dual fire types are usually better. Plus, when I build teams, I like to have as much type diversity as I can. So I'm hoping that Fuecoco's evolution doesn't have a type overlap over any of the Pokemon that I already plan to choose from. Plus, if you remember a little while ago, I made a video reacting to fan art of the possible evolutionary lines for Fuecoco. Even though they were fan art, and I highly doubt they'll make anything like it. The one that I think is the best from that video as for Fuecoco's evolutionary line, I actually hope it's something similar to that. And make it a dragon type. Because then, you probably have one of the greatest starter Pokemon ever in the Pokemon franchise. Now, like most people, I'm actually going to be doing the core starter Pokemon types for my playthrough. That means I'm going to have a fire type, a water type, and a grass type. Let's talk about the water type. Now, like I said, I like to use dual types in my playthroughs. So, as you can tell, the water type is going to be a dual type. But I couldn't decide which one I wanted to use based on the ones that have already been confirmed. So, I actually decided to go with a Pokemon that I don't normally pick, because if you know me, I like the
overpowered badass, a Pokemon that look like they can kill you just from looking at you.
As opposed to the
dirty-looking, cute, pink, fluffy creatures.
While this one, it doesn't look like fluffy and cute, it is pink and derpy. That's right, I'm planning to use Slowbro. The other Pokemon to choose from for the water types were Vaporeon, Gyarados, and Dreadnought. Vaporeon doesn't really work well, plus it's a single type and it doesn't really learn too many great moves apart from Surf, Ice Beam, and Shadow Ball, which is a kind of bit predictable. So Vaporeon got shoved out the way. Gyarados is a bit, I don't know, a bit vanilla. And Dreadnought I used for my first playthrough of Sword and Shield. So I thought, let's give Slowbro a try, because a Water Psychic type is very strong. Like, Stab, Surf, Psychic, that is really powerful. Plus, Psychic will help me take care of any Poison types I may encounter, and Fighting types. Plus, it has some decent coverage, and can learn great moves such as Slack Off. Assuming that it can learn it in this gen. Plus, I don't really use Slowbro that much. Like, I've tried using it in a Heart Gold Soul Silver playthrough, and it was pretty strong, but I only used it once and never used it again. Because I decided I wanted to use both Lapras and Alakazam more, because they were kind of stronger than Slowbro. But, today is a new day. I am planning to use Slowbro, and I definitely think it will definitely work, because let's be honest, Slowbro is kind of low-key powerful. Like I just said, I'm planning to use Fire, Water, and Grass. We went through Fire, we went through Water, now let's discuss Grass. There are quite a lot of good Grass types to pick from, for example Lurantis. But I don't really want to use Lurantis because I used it in my very first playthrough of Sun and Moon. So, I'm going to have to knock that to the side. Then there's Smoliv. I don't really want to use it, due to the fact that it looks bloody derpy as hell. And not gonna lie, it probably evolves into something terrible, if it does evolve, so shoving that to the side too. So, I decided to go with a very powerful and very underrated evolution. That's right, I'm planning to use Leafeon. You guys don't realise how busted Leafeon is. Both of its special abilities work great in the sun. That's why I'm planning to teach this thing Sunny Day. Like, Leaf Guard makes it so it can't be inflicted by status conditions with harsh sunlight, and Chlorophyll ups its speed in harsh sunlight. So no matter which one I get, it's still going to be amazing. Like, obviously I'm going to teach this thing Sunny Day, then put on Sword Stance and sweep with Leaf Blade. That is literally the definition of all the battles I'm going to be doing with Leafeon. Sunny Day, Sword Stance, Leaf Blade, sweep. That is literally the battle strategy with this Leafeon. I cannot wait to use it because this strategy is kind of busted. The fourth Pokemon on my team is going to be one, well, funny enough, from my least favourite generation. And if you know me well, my least favourite generation is Gen 5, that being the Unova region, if you guys didn't know. Gen 5 was by far the worst generation ever in terms of games and anime. But I can't deny there have been a couple of Pokemon that were alright, but the majority of the Pokemon in the Unova region, I cannot stand. But this Pokemon actually isn't too bad. Like, I don't absolutely adore it, but I don't crap on it either. And I do need an electric type, because I need something that can take on water and flying types. So, I'm going to be using the one electric type that has no weaknesses whatsoever. That being Electros. Electros is probably the best electric type in all of Gen 5, not including legendaries and mythicals. And I can't deny, I have used this thing before, and it was insanely strong. Like, its Thunderbolt pretty much OHKOs anything it touches. And the fact that it's got Levitate, which takes away its ground type weakness, that definitely screams awesome. Because let's say I decide to use a Pokemon, and for some reason it uses Earthquake. I could easily switch it out, put in the Electros, and it can take the Earthquake for it. Pretty useful if you ask me. Plus, Electros is kind of broken due to the fact that its stats are insane, and the fact that its move pool is extremely large. I just hope that we can find it relatively early game, because quite frankly, I don't want to use a bunch of Pokemon that can only be found literally at the end of the game, because that is a bit jarring, if you ask me. Funny enough, the 5th Pokemon on my team is from my favourite generation, Gen 4. Funny that, we go from my least favourite gen to my favourite gen. Now, I need a Pokemon that can take care of Dark types, but I also wanted a Steel type Pokemon that can handle any Poison types, plus take care of any Fairy types I may encounter. So, I decided to go with something that people say is extremely overrated, but they can't deny is a great Pokemon overall. That being the bad boy himself, Lucario. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I can find Lucario relatively early. I want to use this thing so badly. Lucario is one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. It is just so cool. It's a shame it doesn't have its Mega anymore, but there's nothing we can do about it. The Pokemon Company just wants to scrap Mega Evolution and make everybody forget about it. But nothing we can do. Still though, Lucario is still an amazing Pokemon. Its type, its power, and the fact that it dominates in pretty much every game that it's available in. So why would you not want to use this thing? Its design is amazing, its power is amazing, its stats are amazing, and best of all, I'm going to shiny hunt for this thing. I don't care how long it takes me, I want a shiny Lucario. Probably won't do it in my first playthrough, but I will do it eventually. For my final pick, I feel like a ground type is necessary. Because let's be honest, we need something to cover electric types. We don't know when the next time an important character is going to have an electric type. So I feel like an electric type is definitely needed. There are 2 ground types that I know of that are definitely in the game. One of them being Excadrill. I have used Excadrill in my playthrough of Sword and Shield, and the fact that I've got a Steel type already, being Lucario, I don't really want to use it. So, that means I'm going with the next best thing. And, to be honest, it is quite a powerful option. And that option being Mudsdale. I am making sure that I am adding this Pokemon to my team. And I'm also going to make sure it has stamina. Because every time it gets hit, its defense stat goes up. And the fact that its best stats are attack, HP, and defense, the fact that it has a crap ton of defense, and that every time it gets hit, its defense goes up, and the fact that it's got a crap ton of HP and a crap ton of attack, this thing is going to wreck your ass, son. Plus, I feel like a ground type is kind of necessary for a playthrough. Like I said, you never know when you're going to come across an electric type. So a ground type definitely is needed in case of emergencies of you coming across an electric type and you don't have a ground type. So definitely worth adding to a team ground type. And Mudsdale is probably the best ground type option for my team specifically. If you guys don't already have a Steel type, I personally would go with Excadrill. But for my team, Mudsdale will do just fine. And now then guys, hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did. Be sure to let me know down in the comment section below if you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. Which was your favourite member of my team, which was the least, if you liked my team. And also tell me your team. And if you have any video suggestions for the future, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. Like I said in the start of the video, this team is what I plan to do if I can get them relatively early. Like if we plan to get these like literally near the end of the game, it may swap around, and if I find any Pokemon that I like more and want to add, I'll probably add them to the team. We don't know yet, because of the fact that the Pokedex hasn't been leaked. So, for all I know, it could change. I don't know. So, I'm hoping that this team does actually pan out. And also, guys, I would like to know, would you like me to do a playthrough of Scarlet and Violet? Because the last time I did a playthrough, it was a Sword and Shield. It did alright at first, but then the views just got lower and lower, and, like, I do like making content, I really do, it's just that, if you guys aren't enjoying it, then, like, let me know, because if you want me to do certain things, let me know. If you want to stop certain things, let me know. Like, I would like to know if you guys want me to do a playthrough of Scarlet and Violet, because I'd be happy to do it. I just don't know if it would be your sort of thing. So, be sure to let me know, because I definitely would love to do one. Did you enjoy the video as much as I did making it? If you did, be sure to give it a massive thumbs up, comment down below, share this video with a friend, and if you're new, subscribe to my channel. It's been Inferno today. Okay, that's all from me, so until the next time, this is Inferno, signing off. Bye!